This is Lance with Sleeper Barbecue from St. Mary's County, Maryland. And today we're going to do just a short little video. At least I hope it's going to be short. We're putting back, or going back to our seafood link, crab cake seafood link, whatever you want to call it. I originally called it a seafood sausage link, and I guess that's not really a proper name for it, but because there's no meat protein in there outside of crab meat and shrimp, but it's more just seafood, so I'm going to call it probably just a seafood link. And we're going to go ahead and put a couple of them on the Blackstone and make some lunches. Make a lunch today, so we'll bring you back. Alright YouTube, we're back. So we got the 36-inch Blackstone sitting here and sorry about that, warming up. I got some butter. When they're just about completely melted, and I got my seafood links sitting right here. So we're going to fry these things up, and I'm going to hope for the best. The first cook I had with these things, the links ruptured, but it was a link that had ruptured in my cooking, or in my stuffing of them. But I did try and cook another link up, and it ruptured also. So back to the drawing board with this recipe, but I'm trying another method of cooking this. One, obviously making sure that the temperatures are not hot. I may have been trying to cook them a little too hot and fast originally. But another channel had recommended to parboil these. So just to be able to save the links, the seafood links, I mean, I don't want to just, give up on it. I did parboil these before putting them on the grill, on the griddle top. So we're going to give it a shot, and you're going to watch and see what happens. We're going to let this thing go a little bit. I got to turn it down pretty low because I don't want to burn that butter up. But we're also going to, I don't know if you can quite see them if they're in the frame or not, but I'm going to blacken a couple shrimp up also for these to add to the sandwich. So we're going to get these things going here a little bit, YouTube, and we'll bring you back when we start getting a little bit more progress on the links. Those are just some pretty links, I tell you what. I'm happy with the way these things turn out. They taste so good. I just hope they stay together this time, but that is some pretty stuff. Alright YouTube, we're back. Still have a little bit of rupturing going on, but nowhere near as bad as it was before. Of course, I would like to see no ruptures happening, and it's all about presentation for me. But I'm going to go ahead and get these shrimps over here. And I'm using Heaven Made Products blackening seasoning. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but we're going to go ahead and bring these over here and season them up. Of course, these shrimps are going to cook some kind of fast. My sausages over here where it's not as hot. Only got the two left burners going right now. Definitely got the smells going on right now. Need to invest in one of those weights. Get our rolls on here. Alright YouTube, we are back. So let's build ourselves a couple seafood link sandwiches. So what I have here is some the Bruno Brothers. It's a smoked Gouda and beer cheese spread. So I'm going to put it on inside of here. And let's get sausages on the board, or not the sausages, but the get the shrimps over here. And I'm just going to cut them up. Lay them on the inside. Darn it, an extra piece. Oh yeah. Good stuff. And of course, our leeks. They look a little bit big for the roll. Alright YouTube, let me get a little bit more organized and we'll bring it back. Alright YouTube, there you have it. I hate being a one-man filming crew, but cut in half, looks absolutely excellent. They probed at 170 degrees, so I probably pushed them a little further. I tell you what, you only live once. Let's make it a messy one. Ouch. very hot. But I'm telling you what, these seafood links have got so much flavor. They're just out of this world. I just need to change something in my mix, and something that doesn't expand so much. But this worked a whole lot better. I'm encouraged. So cheers to another bite. Alright YouTube, I'm back. Mom and I had a nice lunch. Those seafood links with the blackened shrimp were out of this world. Very, very good. I learned a little bit about the Gouda cheese spread. It's a smoked Gouda beer cheese spread. And it's very, very good. When it was hot, you didn't really taste the cheese, the Gouda cheese, that much. But as it cooled down, I guess it allowed the cheese to come back to a paste. And it's like a whipped cheese. Once it cooled down and went back to like a paste consistency, the cheese, the Gouda cheese, really came out, and they were just excellent, excellent. Now all I gotta do is just figure out, what to do with those seafood links to stop the expansion so much. Not real quite sure what I can do outside of maybe, off the top of my head, delete the Ritz crackers in there and use something different. Perhaps even just the egg, as a binder, and forget the Ritz cracker part of it. I'm not quite sure. I'll look into it, but flavors, they're out of this world. That is by far the best seafood crab cake, or whatever you want to call it. Call it whatever you want. And it's the best one I've ever done. It's out of this world. YouTube, this is Lance with Sleeper Barbecue from St. Mary's County, Maryland. I want to thank you for watching, and make sure you watch out some of these other channels that I've mentioned in the past. 805, Cooking and Barbecuing, TPC, Salt and Pepper Fire. There's just too many of them. Everyday Cooking. And make sure you save March 28th, which is the brisket collab, which has grown more than we thought it was going to. But we're just going to let it go, and what happens happens with it. I think there's a potential of maybe 14, 15 people that could end up in this brisket collab. It's hashtag 1K brisket, the day of the release, which will be March 28th. Save that date. Thanks again, YouTube. If you would, give me a thumbs up, and be so nice of you to push the subscribe button. It's free. It just gives me credit towards a subscription, and YouTube likes that stuff. So thanks again. We'll see you next time.